What's up, YouTube? So we finna lock in and we finna do another reaction. We got China Mac pretty much going off, and he pretty much exposing a few things. Some things that wasn't really privy to the internet. Talking about people leaking his address. He covered things about I would like to say he sent some shots at MILK74. I would like to say that he sent some shots at 600. A lot of people that was what you can say in that management position before China Mac started trying to help Crip Mac. And what else did China Mac speak on? Uh, he just went down the path of a lot of things. He spoke on him using Crip Mac. You know, it's a lot of stuff. But I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Let's just dive into the reaction, man. Y'all keep it a Benji for me in them comments. If not, don't jump in them. Let's go.
So a lot of people has a lot of things to say about, me and Crip Mac, but I'm gonna just talk about me. Like a lot of people got a lot of things to say. You know what I mean? A lot of people, I guess, keep it a buck. A lot of people are jealous of Crip Mac. You know what I'm saying? That's 100. That's 100. A lot of people feel like they should be in Crip Mac's shoes. A lot of people see how much love Crip Mac gets on the street. A lot of people see how much love Crip Mac gets on the internet, and they feel like, yo, he's a this, he's a that. He did like it's supposed to be me. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people feel like that. So people get jealous, and people start, you know what I mean? People start acting like females, you know.
Now look, China Mac is pretty much, it's a lot of people who foot probably fit that shoe pertaining to them statements that China Mac is making. However, from what I gathered, you know, a lot of this is him kind of responding to MILK74, because MILK74 had dropped like 2 videos reacting to like Crip Mac bathing the cat in the sink, and also like the whole altercation that took place at the Rams game. And he responded, Milk was reacting to China Mac's reaction to what took place at the Rams game. You feel me? And Milk was saying a lot of disrespectful things about China Mac and Crip Mac. And I do feel like, I never really thought about it too deeply, but I kind of do see Milk being jealous of Crip Mac for some reason, because, it seemed like just his whole campaign, it was like ever since that Adam brought Crip Mac on No Jumper, right after Milk just exposed a lot of emotion. You know what I'm saying? He just put a lot of emotion, like just got upset. Like he was very upset. You know what I'm saying? And Milk is kind of successful though, so I don't think he need to be like just overall jealous. But it's always some small things, some small details that be having people bent out of shape. So you never know what that can be.
Saying they start acting like females, they want to hate and shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, use Crip Mac and myself for content, right? They don't make their own content, so they have to go with whatever is viral, so they can talk about it, and that's their content. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people really depend on Crip Mac and myself to make their content. A lot of people depend on us so that they can get views on their channel, because all they're gonna do is just talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So now when you stuck in that and you have to, that's why when I was like,
And that go back more to the MILK74 situation. Everybody always kind of going hard on Milk because he like a reaction channel. However, it works for him, and he kind of great at it. He done built the platform, built the name, and got notoriety based upon doing his reactions. People like you for doing certain things, then at the end of the day, it's what works for you. Everybody got their own opinion at the end of the day. And, I'm not saying that China Mac is wrong, because I agree with that, even upon myself. Like, I want to get to the point to where I can become just, walking content. And I'm working on a lot of that. I got my vision board, I got my brainstorming working. And when I start taking off like that, I think a lot of y'all gonna be impressed. And y'all gonna like to keep up with me even more. But at this point, I'm just on speaking and breaking down topics and breaking down scenarios and reacting to serious scenarios and things that take place. You feel me? So, shout out to China Mac and Crib Mac and everybody that helped me get content.
Doing my Mac talk, you know what I mean? I got kind of tired of it because it's like, I don't want to be talking about people, bro. Like, I want to make my own content. I don't want to base my content on talking about other people. You feel me? Like, I feel like that's kind of lame and shit. You feel me? But that's how some of these dudes eat. That's how a lot of these YouTubers eat, right? They talk.
And that was a great breakdown for him to speak that about himself, right? And I agree with that at times too, because that be why it'd be hard for me to stay consistent with this whole reactions or just speaking on stuff, because sometimes I just don't be in the space to like speak on other people's lives or try to dissect other people's situations or just to even be in another person's life. Life be so real for me, just like I'm sure it is for other people, that I be just, sometimes I need time to just be into me or be about me. And with that, I might have to put a pause on some of these videos or whatever the case may be, instead of being so consistent, because I just ain't gonna have the energy, or I'm just not gonna be driven to want to be just speaking or breaking down other people's lives. And I understand that,
about shit, you know what I'm saying? They talk about things like, but my thing is like, you know what I mean? Like, if you gonna talk about something, at least buy us a Christmas card or something. Buy us a birthday card or something. Y'all fucking using us to feed your fucking self and to feed your ugly ass fucking girl, your fucking hippopotamus girl. You want to feed her off of us. Well, at least if you gonna feed that fat bitch off of us, at least give us a Christmas card.
And see, some of that is why I felt like he was talking about MILK74. You feel me? And I'm not trying to disrespect MILK74 girl or none of that, However, just me trying to piece things together, Milk is like the only guy that reacts to videos that's in this space right here pertaining to like, things that's evolving around Crip Mac, however you put it. He's the only guy that kind of go like, he be posting his girl or showing his girl or have ever showed his girl, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying that his girl looked like that or whatever the case may be, but just trying not to be disrespectful, I could just see him putting that with that, you know what I mean? Like, I see that he's going down the path of talking about MILK74 and his girl and all that type of stuff, you feel me?
Give us some motherfucking thank you card, like, you know what I'm saying? Give us some thank yous, man. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna feed your fucking walrus off of our fucking names. It's cool, but buy us some lunch or dinner or something. You feel me? You feel me?
And Milk was being very aggressive about China Mac and Crib Mac. For y'all that ain't caught up with it, for y'all to wonder why China Mac is going kind of upset, like getting upset like he is. Because Milk was saying a lot of things about him, I mean, when you put out about 40 minutes about dissecting a person, get down in their behavior, you can rub somebody the wrong way. And not only that, but, he was saying things like China Mac and Milk, he was like China Mac and Crip Mac gonna end up like Suge and Tupac, and it's all gonna be like Death Row.
Let me tell you something. It's gonna be another situation like Death Row. It's gonna be another situation. You're gonna have like a Tupac and a Suge Knight, Crip Mac and China Man. in the end, it ain't gonna be looking good, man. Like, for real, bro.
You know, that's kind of like a gloves off situation. I ain't saying that it ain't been gloves off for him, but I can see that once you start saying stuff like that, it's extreme, you know? So I see where the energy is coming from China Mac.
Yo, if you gonna use our names to feed your ugly ass fat walrus, you might as well get us some lunch. I like to eat. I like sushi, you feel me? I like steak, I like lobster, I like crab legs, I like fucking, you know what I'm saying? I like, buy us some lunch. And look, a lot of y'all mad because Crip Mac, out of nowhere, he got 106K now. 106,000 subscribers. He about to pass a lot of these YouTubers that stay with his name in their mouth. Well, all of them, basically. But, you know what I mean? He about to pass all of them now. You know what I'm saying? And I know they mad. They mad because it's like they got to go through all of this stuff just to get, they worked on years. And Crip Mac just come out of nowhere and make a page. And that's just passing they shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know it's mad. It's hard to stomach. I know it's not. You know what I mean? It's hard to stomach. And then you know they see Mac Ventures, our numbers. They ain't never seen numbers like that, and we just starting. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never seen no numbers like that, and they just starting. We just starting. So people are upset. People are mad. They like, yo, this fucking Chinese dude just comes over here. He's not even from the West Coast. He comes over here and he's doing it. Eat it, Frank. Fuck out of here. Eat it, Frank. I know it's bad. I know you're upset. Well, guess what? Go cuddle with your fucking walrus. Go cuddle with your walrus. You know what I'm saying? She gonna make you feel better. You know what I mean? I know it's disheartening. I understand. Now, also people be like, oh, China Mac, China Mac quit his own channel. He gave up everything. He had a channel with 400,000 subscribers. He gave that up. He had another channel with 50,000 subscribers. Mac Eats, Mac Talk. He gave that up. Listen.
You know, I be hearing people say that, or I should say I be reading that in the comments on some of the videos pertaining to Crip Mac and China Mac. However, I never put that, I never grabbed that from the situation. I just felt like China Mac was, you know, doing what he felt like he wanted to be doing at certain moments in life. You know, it ain't like he scratched all them things and scrapped it, threw it in the trash, removed them. It's just that he's not dealing with that right now. He's doing what he's doing right now with Crip Mac. And not being disrespectful towards Crip Mac, but when Crip Mac always got a situation in front of him to where he got to put a pause on his growth, it would be wiser for China Mac or anybody that want to do content with Crip Mac or associate with Crip Mac in any type of way to focus on that first and foremost and kind of get that out the way, and then double back or triple back, however you want to do it, to whatever else you might be going through or participating in, you know, or got working or whatever the case may be. Just so, you know, like right now, you know, they saying Crip Mac got a case. Hopefully he get a great outcome on that. Now, if he end up having to be on timeout for a moment, then, you know, China Mac got all the time in the world to go back to doing those other ventures. You know what I mean? Not saying that he gonna not do what he got to do to try to still keep the whole Mac Adventure campaign afloat, but, you know, he don't have his partner in crime in this content space. You know what I mean? So he could go back to doing the Mac Eats and the Mac Talks and stuff like that if he want to.
I ain't give nothing up, bro. You gotta understand. You gotta understand, right? Those channels are still there. At any time, I can just start making Mac Eats at any time. And the numbers are gonna go right back up. Anytime I could do that. You know what I'm saying? All I gotta do is the right content. Once I start doing the right content, you know? But here's the thing. In business, you have to understand, you know what I'm saying? You have to know where to put your resources. If you have limited resources, if you don't have just abundance of resources, you have to pick where you're going to direct your resources. You know what I'm saying? So now, when I was doing the Mac Eats, right? I had posted some stuff on my channel, and they, for some reason, they just made my, like, they like, people were reporting my shit. When I made the show, I Show Speed, I made a video about I Show Speed. After that, I just got thousands of reports. So what happened was my channel just, like, YouTube deemed my channel to be, like, you know, whatever, and then all my views just started going down. So I was like, well, it's costing me to make these videos. So I was like, well, let me redirect. Let me wait for this channel to...
You know what? For a moment there, I almost forgot about the whole situation pertaining to China Mac and I Show Speed, right? I Show Speed is like a big old, I guess you could call him like a YouTuber or a streamer or something like that. He like one of the top 5 right now, you know what I mean? And however, I think it was a situation pertaining to I Show Speed was at like a soccer game or something like that. And it was some people in the stands, some other fans of the game that was Asian. And I want to say I Show Speed was like mimicking how they talk or stuff like that. And I can't be precise about how everybody took it, but I'm pretty sure it was a lot of people that was finding what I Show Speed did inappropriate, and some people felt like it wasn't a big old deal. You feel me? And China Mac being an Asian guy, I think he felt like he had to go on the defense about it, and I think he started going off, and he was just ended up rubbing a lot of other people the wrong way. You know what I mean? The whole, you know, 2 wrongs don't make a right campaign type of thing took place. You feel me? So just to sum that up a little bit for y'all that don't understand what he's speaking on. And that's the situation that I assume that he's speaking on when he talking about him and I Show Speed.
Back together. Let me redirect my energy to Mac Talk, right? So I started this channel called Mac Talk. Within like 2-3 months, we got 50,000 subscribers, you know what I'm saying? And that was me just streaming and, you know, doing whatever. Then I had to move out of my place because somebody leaked my address. So I had to move out of that place, and I haven't gotten it. And right when I did that, Crip Mac came out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, I have a choice. Do I go back to Mac Eats, and, you know, go back to Mac Eats, but my channel was still, so I didn't want to invest all this money into making Mac Eats, and it doesn't pay the way it's supposed to, right? Or do I try to get a studio and do all of this? I was working on the studio, but that shit kind of fell out. You know what I mean? Should I put my resources in making the studio and continue Mac Eats? Or should I just pause everything, take all my resources, and make and concentrate on Mac Ventures, right? So I was like, what do y'all think? What do y'all think was the best move at that time? Let me know. What y'all think? What y'all think? What did I do? Right. So I think you made a good move. Right. It was a chess move. Because it's not like I have all the resources in the world. And I don't want to divide my resources, because if you divide your resources, then you just, you know, you're getting half. You're not getting the full scope. You know what I'm saying? So I decided to put all my resources into Mac Ventures, right? Which was a good move. Why? Because every video was doing well. Y'all love the channel. And now, once I build up Mac Ventures up to here, then I can take those resources, right, and start pulling them back into Mac Eats. You know what I'm saying? That's just, you know. And honestly, I don't want to keep on doing Mac Eats the way I've been doing it. I want to go out the country and do Mac Eats. So the next Mac Eats, the next, like, season of Mac Eats is going to be in different countries.
And you know, I'm gonna say that was very smart for China Mac to even start that whole Mac Eats campaign, basing it off of like seasons and episodes. So now it's like, even while he's not distributing content through that, it's still making sense why he not, because it's just like an off-season type campaign. You know what I mean? And whenever he choose to tune back in, he just start another season. So that was real smart. That he probably didn't even vision for the future that he was gonna have to take a pause on it, but making that choice worked out for him in the long run. That's just my take on it.
See what I'm saying? It's gonna be in Thailand, it's gonna be in Africa, it's gonna be all over the place. I'm gonna be traveling around, but I had to focus on Mag Ventures first because, you know, you get it? So a lot of people got shit to say. Oh, they just be hating. No, people be hating. You gotta watch. People be mad. People be hating. But when you start seeing the haters and you start seeing people get mad, then you know you doing something right. You feel me? You know you doing something right. If you ain't, if I do a Google search on my name, or if I do like a YouTube search on my name, and people ain't hating, then that means I ain't been working. But if I do a YouTube search on my name and I see all these fucking commenters, like, you know, commentators, mad, big mad, well, I know what it is, but at the end of the day, I know what I'm doing. I'm a fucking, like, I know what I'm doing. Like, Crip Mac, right? He is gifted. He is an entertainer, right? He has natural abilities that I don't have. He has abilities that I don't have. You know what I'm saying? But I got abilities that he don't got. My abilities is different than his. My abilities is different. Y'all see the level up of content? You know how I'm a content creator. I know how to make content. You feel me? So with me and Crip Mac together,
That's pretty much it, man. Don't forget to let me know how y'all feel about it in them comments. Keep it a Benji for me. If not, don't jump in them. Like the video for me if you did like it. Share it as well if you was intrigued by some of the stuff going on during the video, or however you flip the coin. And thank you to all the new subscribers. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe now if you just a new viewer. And I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Thank you for tuning in. I'm out.